Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Bhaktavijaya387. As you may remember, the Lord called out to his wife saying, "I'm going over to Tuka's house." And she called back, "You can't. There are too many pilgrims here." As a house looks empty without a wife, or as a river without water, so Pandari will appear without you, O Lord of Vaikuntha. As an army and fortune without a king, or as the multitude of stars without the moon, or as ornaments without the saffron mark on the forehead of a woman whose husband is living, all these look ugly. Likewise, if you are not here on this occasion, Pandari will appear forlorn. We shall go to meet Tuka after the Gopal Kala ceremony. Nimbaraja's story. Hearing this appeal of Rukmini, the life of the world said, "By all means." Just then saints came there to visit him. Listen to their names: Sheikh Muhammad, Ganeshnath, Bodala, and the well-known Nimbaraja, Santoba Powar. These Vaishnava Bhaktas came there to visit him. Cymbals, venas, and drums were sounded, and the Vaishnavas sang in love. Banners were beautifully unfurled, amongst which shone those with the emblems of the eagle. All the people prostrated themselves on the ground when the life of the world said to Rukmini, "Nimbaraja has come rolling on the ground thus far, and so he must be very fatigued. Therefore I must give him some suitable boon." At this point, the listeners may have a doubt, and with love raise a question. They may ask, who is this Nimbaraja? And to what place does he belong? Describe him in detail. As they thus question, the mind of the speaker is filled with delight. The question is like the moon to the chakor bird, or like a sudden shower of nectar to a hungry person as a result of good fortune. Or as when a wish cow comes and stands in the yard of a pauper. Or as when a Paris touchstone by chance falls into a box of iron. Or as when a cloud showers on a crop about to ripen. Then the kernels increase twofold. Fortunate are they who obtain this. In the same way, the speaker feels happy at heart the question of the listeners and replies, "Listen with love to the detailed life of Nimbaraj. In our own country, there is a town called Devadatan, and Nimbaraja was by a very old inheritance the accountant there. Although he had children and others in his family, yet Nimbaraja called himself a Vaishnava Bhakta, and as he was in the habit of worshipping the saints with devotion, repentance arose in his mind. Then he said, enough of this worldly life. The Maya of God is uncontrollable, and all life is wasted when carrying on worldly affairs." Nimbaraja visits the Jyotirlingas. With repentance in his heart, he started out to visit sacred places. On visiting the 12 Jyotirlingas, his mind was comforted. He visited all the beautiful sacred places on earth, hard to travel to. Then, after visiting the 7 salvation-giving sacred towns, he went to the Himalayas. To describe the glory of the travel, the story would be far too long, drawn out. Therefore, I will abbreviate. Let the listeners understand it. Thrice he took a kavadi, sling full of water of the Bhagirathi, and in it bathed the god Rameshwar with love. Thus accumulating good deeds, he returned quickly home. Now he wished to utter the names of Hari with his lips, and with this longing at heart he kept on repeating God's name. One who has performed religious rites and austerities without the desire for their fruit, he or she alone, out of repentance gives themselves up with love to the praises of Sri Hari. Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.